I'm Utah County Attorney David Levitt, and I want you to know the reasons why we need to get rid of the death penalty. As an elected prosecutor in Utah, each felony act that is investigated in my county comes to my office. I'm grateful for the opportunity to work with and learn from many of the victims whose lives have been tragically and heart-wrenchingly brutalized. They are our neighbors, our friends, and our relatives, and they struggle to cope with what has happened to them, how to heal, how to press on. Our office is devoted to using our public resources to help them in every way we can. My job is to address each and every serious crime investigated in Utah County for all of you, and to do what I can to prevent other crimes in the future. My prosecutors evaluate approximately 5,000 cases every year to best decide how to protect Utah County. 2,000 of those cases involve violence or other high-risk behavior. We're currently prosecuting 18 homicide or attempted homicide cases. We're also prosecuting more than 200 sex crime cases. Each homicide and sex case brings with it grieving victims and families. One of my homicides was a death penalty case. That case required 4 full-time prosecutors for over 2 years because it was a death penalty case. Each of our other 17 homicides or attempted homicides is handled by prosecutors who each also have over 100 cases on their desk. 4 full-time prosecutors with only 1 case each means that a death penalty case takes more than 20 times the amount of a prosecutor time as a typical murder case. 4 full-time prosecutors with only 1 case each means that a death penalty case takes more than 20 times the amount of prosecutor time as a typical murder case. Each homicide case requires great care and attention. Frankly, leaving the victims of 17 other homicides, attempted homicides, and sex crimes with less attention and longer trial delays to get a death sentence in one case that in all likelihood will never be carried out isn't in our collective interest. It makes us less safe, and it lacks compassion for the victims of other terrible crimes and their families. The victims of each of our homicide cases have loved ones who remain with us. Each is grieving, and my heart goes out to them, as it does for the more than 200 sex crimes victims whose cases are in my office right now. The death penalty falsely promotes an illusion of safety. It also increases our collective anger and diminishes what we can and should be doing for each and every victim of crime. The death penalty? It's the big lie. It's the lie we tell victims and concerned citizens, knowing full well that the death sentence will likely never be carried out. Our victim family members deserve justice, not the false promise of justice that will never be served. The death penalty is the lie used by politicians and prosecutors to get and to stay elected. I'm not that kind of prosecutor. I'm not that kind of politician, and I'm not that kind of person. I'm not here to stay elected. I'm here to do the job you elected me to do, and that is to wisely use the resources you provide through your taxes in the most effective and efficient way possible to help more victims and to protect the community. Continuing to seek the death penalty perpetuates a criminal justice system that is not only broken, but based on entirely false concepts of justice and safety. That's how I'm doing it in Utah County. That's how we need to do it across our entire state. Contact your legislators. Urge them to repeal the death penalty.